So I basically, in my reflection, I broke it down into what I thought were the like three key parts of the grading where we really like showed our teamwork and stuff. So in the warm up, we were like struggling a bit early on because we lacked the teamwork and like the unity that was required to like do it. But then like I felt like once like after a few times when you stopped us young, like you told us the like meaning of black belt and like why we need to keep going and stuff. And then so that like really pulled us together, and we we really pushed through any barriers that came up. But it kind of became easy as we got on, even though it was more and more of like what we had to do because suddenly we had worked out and like realized what it meant to be a team. And so then in the punching, I feel like early on we had a bit of difficulty in maintaining time, but then like once we worked out a like relatively fast yet easy time for all of us to get to, we managed to hit it. And I felt that James's constant leadership of the team was like very good and showed that like very well the black belt value of leadership, and like the just general encouragement from the whole team was very like we did well, and like I felt that we really bring it all in. Um, so yeah, I feel like our teamwork was good. Our timing at could have been better, but I feel like once we worked it out, we got there in the end. So yeah, it's good. So then on to the kicking. So the kicking lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Like I thought we would, because the punching that moved quite quickly. The warm up it moved moderately fast. So then once we got into the kicking and we spent it felt like an hour on the first 20 set, and then like I also felt that in the first 20 I could have myself I could have been louder for the team and also kicked a bit harder. But then in the 30 and 50, I think that I managed to like put in more effort than what I did in the first 20. I found that kicking was probably the most challenging section because I felt that the timing was harder to maintain. Everyone was starting to lose the energy, so we were kind of quiet over parts of it. And but then later on, we got better at what we were like. We like in the last set when we got the 50 and the 100 set at the end. I felt like we all pulled through because we realized, oh, we're nearly there, guys. We can do it. Like that kind of crossed everyone's mind. So yeah, and then so that and then like in the throwing, I felt like that was just generally we did that well because we did it in time. We had a good encouragement. It was good. And then in the choreo, I felt like we kind of all just like everyone was kind of just dead, so they kind of just let their muscle memory do it. And we all, I felt like it's the best I'd ever done the choreo before. Every other time I'd messed up somehow, but this time I managed to do it mostly perfect. There was a few times when I kind of let myself overthink it, which usually happens, and then I did a little bit of, I fell out a little bit of time. And overall, I think the grading was good, and it really demonstrated our overall growth over the last 10 years from the time when we were like, well, when I was 6, to now that I'm 15. Like it really showed the growth in like both mental and physical strength. So, yeah.
Questions. What have you got through? What have you got through the most difficult part of it? What's the most challenging part of it?
Probably the kicking was probably the most challenging part of the
What
grading.
did you get?
Well, probably James's constant like reminder that yeah, we're gonna do it, guys, and he's constant coming around and reminding us that like we're all doing a good job, and then like also like being able to hear Lloyd, who was on the entire other side of the hall, really inspired me like to be louder. And then like seeing Marty pulling through, even though he was sick and we'd been given the choice multiple times to pull the pin, yet he wasn't. And then during the time when we all latched arms together, and like it really showed our team growth and like how we all like were one kind of thing, one vessel kind of thing.
So,
Yeah.
The last one was what's the view of
Uh, Persistence and like perseverance and breaking barriers. Like just keep going as far as you can. Don't stop. Yeah, because like on brown belt, like it was get to this point and just maybe go a little further. But now it's like you have to go further, and there's like no and like yeah, yeah.